Okay, welcome to a fantastic spin indoor trainer spin class. We're here for the hour, but it's broken up into pieces, so you can do the first piece and jet, or stick around for all three pieces. We might even actually have a part 4, but if I did the math right, we won't. 3 parts. It should be pretty fun. We have the first part's going to be a combined kind of sitting versus standing to see which one we like better. Right now we're just warming up. So you're in a super nice, easy, happy gear. And the goal is to pedal at about 90 RPMs or higher if you've got that capacity. If you find pedaling at 90 RPMs is really, really hard, give yourself an easier gear. And then be patient with yourself. Keep working at it. Every time you're on the bike, try to get those RPMs up. Anything 90 or higher is just about saving the knees. If you don't have a device on your bike that shows you your RPMs, for the most part, I'll be pedaling 90 RPMs. So you can just match your feet to my feet and you're there, okay? For today, there's only a couple of exceptions to that 90 RPMs. When we stand, the cadence slows down. It doesn't matter really what it is. When we stand, standing is about survival. And just practicing it to make it feel so it's not so hard, okay? And then at the end, part C, has some sprinting. So then the RPMs will bump up. When we do that, if you're mimicking my cadence, don't feel you need to go exactly my speed. Go slower, go faster. They're just sprints. So, all right. So this first part is just the warm-up. So we're 2.5 minutes into it. I find this is sometimes the time when my body questions the validity of this warm-up. It feels hard sometimes. Already it's like, oh, I'm huffing and puffing. And you might think, oh, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. That's a real normal kind of physiological phase your body goes through at the beginning of exercise. Give it a couple of minutes. Maybe slow down a bit. You will get your aerobic system engaged. And after our typical 10-minute warm-up, you're ready to go, okay? So I might have said this to this group already, I'm not sure. But because I'm combining riding with talking, I need to do a pre-warm-up warm-up. So I'm on the bike for 15 minutes before the class to get my physiology going so that when I hit it, I can still breathe and talk and ride. And then it all works out. So if you're anywhere in Saskatchewan these last couple days and you ride a bike outside when spring comes, you might be tingling. There's some clean pavement drying up. I'm sure there's some road bikers on the highway somewhere trying it out with their toques on and mitts. And all the dirt and gravel that's on the highways. All right, so we're about halfway through the warm-up. This is when you want to bring some attention to actually yourself on the bike. How are you feeling? Are your feet moving in beautiful circles, or are your legs kind of just pistoning up and down? The good habit is to be moving in circles. So feel the pressure from your foot to the pedal through as much of the circle as you can. If you're clipped onto your pedals, theoretically, you can apply pressure to the pedal throughout the entire circle. But for sure, we can apply force from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then almost pull through to 9 o'clock, and then from 9. And then our first piece, so the first piece, what I've got going on here is we're going to be switching between seated and standing. In between each one, we'll always have a 30-second rest, okay? So I call this an offset pyramid. The first set, we're going to do 50 seconds seated, then rest, then 20 seconds standing, then rest. The seated part will diminish from 50, 40, 30, I think it's 25, and then 20. The standing will grow from 20, I think it's 25, then 30, then 40, then 50, something like that. The point is, the seated gets shorter and shorter, the standing gets longer and longer. We will always have a 30-second rest. And what I'm going to suggest for the rest is that we come down, way down, like happy -2 or 3, slow the pedaling down, get a full recovery. And then for the work, I'll tell you the amount of time we're going to have each time, and you're going to choose which gear you want to make that challenging. So one way to go is you're using the same gear for the seated for every set, and a different one, but the same one for the standing for each set. And then you just survive each one. Or you change up your gears depending on if it's shorter or longer. Do you want to work more or less? Okay. So the first one will be seated for 50 seconds. So I'm going to go maybe up 1 or 2 gears. If you're here to work at all, go up at least 1 gear. If you're here to spin and enjoy the environment, that's totally fair, okay? But let's go up at least 1, maybe 2 gears, and it's going to go for 50 seconds. All right, hopefully you got your water with you. If you don't, you got 30 seconds to go run and get your water quickly. And we're going to do a little bit of sweating today. All right. We're going in 10 seconds, seated. It's going to be 50 seconds long. 3, 2, 1. Pick a bigger gear and ride. Here we go. This one's 50 seconds long. Keep those RPMs at least at 90, maybe even a bit higher. And this is our first bit of work of the day. Okay, that's the halfway mark. If your breathing is up, let it go up. Get all the air you can possibly muster. 10 seconds to go. So now hold on to it. 3, 2, 1. Full rest. All right. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, 30-second rest. And now we're gonna stand. Whew. Standing is going to be for 20 seconds. And that begins in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The RPMs here are just what you find comfortable, okay? Not too much pressure on the hands. This is for your legs, remember. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. All right, full rest. You pick the gear, slow that pedaling down because we have 20 seconds more of rest, and then we're going up. When my timer flips, it'll tell me how much time we have to go, and then I'll tell you. We're seated, 40 seconds. Here we go, 40 seconds. A little bit of a bigger gear. RPM's above 90. And we're working 40 seconds long. Okay, that's the halfway mark. Nice and smooth. Remember those circles with your feet. I know the legs act like pistons, but they transfer power to a circle. So be aware of the circle. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, full rest. 30-second rests are short, so make them super effective. When we slow down, as long as there's no power there, our knees are going to be fine, okay? Okay, the next one's going to be standing in 8. I think it's going to be 25. We'll see. 3, 2, 1. Stand, 25 seconds. This is 25 seconds. You're dancing on those pedals. Not too much weight in the hands. Feeling the rhythm. 9 seconds to go. This feels smooth. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Nice, full rest. Excellent. So the next one's going to be seated. And I think it's either 35 or 30. We're going in 10. So get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. 35 seconds. 35. So these are getting shorter. You might be choosing to use a bigger gear, or just be glad you're still pedaling. Nice work. There's the halfway mark. 10 seconds to go. And now it's 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome, full rest. Okay, the next one's going to be standing, right? And that's the one that's getting longer. As soon as it dings, I'll tell you what we're in for. Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1, and stand. It's for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Nice job. Remember, it doesn't matter if the RPMs slow down here. You're bearing your weight. You're feeling good. You have 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Full rest. So this workout looked really good on paper. You and I are trying it out for the first time in real life. Okay, we're back to seated. And this one's getting shorter, so let's see what it says. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds only. So if you want to spice it up, gear up. A little bit bigger gear. RPMs are up there. You're not sprinting, that's later. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to standing. And we know what's happening with that one. It's getting longer. Going in 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's stand for 35 seconds. 35. Nice job. Really good standing technique is kind of like dangling a rope and wiggling it from side to side. It starts from your head, and it's just a gentle, fluid movement. Back and forth. Only 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Oh, yeah. Full rest. Next one, seated. I like to call this the good one. It's getting shorter. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Go. 25 seconds on this one. 25. And this means we're getting close to the end of this part A. That's halfway. Here we go, push. RPM's up. And we're pedaling. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Really good habit to drink during these kinds of workouts. If it feels uncomfortable, take smaller sips to start with. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1, standing, go. And this one's 40 seconds. Oh man, 40 seconds standing. Remember, this isn't an arm workout. Your hands should not be getting tired during this. That's the halfway mark. Just think of the next hill, the hill you might climb. You want to be ready for it? Absolutely. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Okay. Full rest. Nice job. I think we have one more seated and one more standing. Seated is going to be 20 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Gear up and go. Okay, spend as many matches here as you want with the knowledge that if you're not leading me at the end of part A, you got to stick with me for part B and C. So plan that out. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work. All right. We only have one left. It's only standing, and it's only 50 seconds. This is where some questions come in, right? What? Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's stand up and survive this, okay? Nice job. Be smooth, be fluid. Don't try to break anything on your bike. Use the bike. Okay, that was the halfway mark we passed. Lots of breathing going on here. Okay, 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Nice work. Right to the end. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Okay, happy gear minus whatever makes you feel good. Okay. Full recovery. Make it feel easy. Lots of breaths. Nice work. So as a general rule, we're always going to be changing speeds on things, changing intensities. Left to our own devices, especially if you're a cyclist or a roadie, you're so good at getting on a bike and just riding at a certain pace forever, right? And that's good for a Saturday afternoon or a race, but it doesn't make you stronger. I know I've tried for years, never worked. So we're changing it up all the time. Okay, so the next round, part B. It's 1 minute on, 1 minute off, okay? We're gonna try that 5 times. It's all seated, RPMs at 90 or higher. So I'm gonna challenge you to use a gear that pushes your limit for the minute, okay? Just to give you a heads up, afterwards, we're just doing short sprints, which means you don't have to save any energy for that. That's like just throwing mud at a wall, see what sticks, okay? This one's gonna give you some results down the road, okay? So it's 1 minute hard, and then a full 1 minute easy. This is what I like to think about when I do these. I like to think about earning the 1 minute of rest. Because admittedly, a 1 minute of rest is actually quite a bit. And some people might think, oh man, I'm just wasting my time touring here. All right, smarty pants, you know, so-and-so who just wants to keep hammering their head against the wall and working hard. Let's earn the minute, okay? The minute has to be light, so light. But let's earn it, okay? So that's gonna be like 3 or 4, maybe 5 gears up, right? You might be into your standing rings or standing gear for this. The first one will be the hardest. The second one will get easier. And after that, who knows what's gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we're going in. So get your head on straight. Cinch up anything that's loose. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 1 minute. I'll call out the halfway mark so you know that my clock is still working, okay? So this is hard effort. We need the 90 RPMs, okay? So if you can't maintain that, just pick a slightly smaller gear. Feel your stomach kind of kick in on this. Okay, that's the halfway mark. Lots of breathing. 15 seconds to go. That's it. Here we go. 10 to go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Catch your breath. I'll catch mine. Super easy gear. It's completely cool to slow the pedals down. When you feel like you can get the 90 RPMs back, do it right away. You'll recover faster. Okay, we're going in 20 seconds. I'm not even kidding. That's what the clock says. So we're diving into round 2. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Gear up. And lots of breathing from the beginning. Feel light, feel fluid. You're not trying to smash anything. You're just trying to mold it. Like you've got a lump of clay on a pottery wheel. You're trying to change the shape fast without wrecking it. So smooth. We're over halfway already. That's 20 seconds to go. Keep molding that clay. Firm, but smooth. 10 seconds to go. Oh, we got this. And now it's 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh. Nice work. I'm not gonna lie, that first minute of rest went by way faster than I thought it was going to. Rest is half done. Okay, so now we've done 2 of those intervals. You probably figured out which gear is right for you. And don't be too soft on yourself, but also don't kill yourself. You got your gear. We're going into it in 10 seconds for the full minute. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. We're in. Here we go. Get those RPMs up, 90 or higher. If you're mimicking me, I'm a little above 90, I think. And we're pedaling. Remember smooth. Remember those circles. Full circles with your feet. Stomach is engaged. Hands are relaxed. That's the halfway mark. Your face is not part of the exercise. It doesn't need to look like it is. Okay? So relax the eyes. 15 seconds to go. Relax the mouth. Oh, head and neck is just cool. Or 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. All right. So in as little as 5 sets, I can easily forget the math. When I do this in real life, on a hill, on the road, I take a stick and I draw a mark in the dirt every time I get back to the bottom of the hill for another repeat. I used to go out, do some hill repeats. You know, the plan is to do 10. I do what I thought was 10. I get home, check my Garmin, it was 7. Not 9, 7. I don't know how that works. Okay, we're going in for number 4 now, I think, right? In 5 seconds. So in 3, 2, 1, gear up, here we go. Nice work. All right, get those RPMs up and pedal. Perfect. Nice and smooth. Still smooth, always smooth. We're coming up to halfway. And we're passing halfway. Nice job. Now you're going to take this speed and this effort all the way to the end. 20 seconds to go. Now it's 15. Now it's 10. We're going to make it. Now it's 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, according to the math, we got 1 to go. If I'm riding with a group and I see someone else take a drink of water, it might be my cue to take my own drink of water. Maybe not, maybe I just took one. But if I haven't, well, that should remind me. Okay, 20 seconds. We got round number 5. We're ready for it. We're strong. We're going to do it. Okay. We're going in 10. And now it's 5. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Gear up and pedal fast. This is the last one. Full minute. So we're really focusing on smooth efforts. Circles with the feet, smile on the face, and we're riding. And one day, the pavement will be dry. Short sleeves on, sunglasses for the bright sun. We're past halfway, and it's going to be glorious. Okay, 20 seconds to go. This is the part that counts right here, so let's make it count. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. And now it's 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, full rest, full rest. Because you're going to get ready for next part, which is sprinting. Okay. I should point out that if you ever jump into this class and we're just pounding the daylights out of the bike, well, then you want to do your own little gentle warm-up for at least 5 minutes. Okay? And then jump in. Okay? I mean, you can try to jump right in at the beginning, but I would highly recommend not. I mean, you can hurt yourself for sure doing it, and it'll be no fun. And this is number 1. This has to be fun, right? At least a little bit. Okay, getting ready for part C. What is part C? Oh yeah, sprints, of course. I'm talking about it all morning already. Okay, so this is kind of like mean sprints, okay? Because it's 20 seconds go, but only 40 seconds of rest. What time is it? So, yeah, we're gonna try, if I go on, I'll try 9-ish. I don't know how this is gonna work out at this point, do you? I mean, how are you feeling? I bet you're feeling great. A little tingly in certain places, but okay. That's the idea, 20 seconds of sprint. Here's the point with the sprint. It's not so much about the big gear and pushing, but it's about getting those legs to go faster. So if you've got an RPM cadence monitor on your bike, you're looking for 100, 110, 120, 130, maybe 140, maybe 150 if it's in you, okay? So you might use the gear you're in right now and just try to get your legs to go fast. Okay? All right, we're going in 10. And this is going to be so fun. This is where things actually fly apart. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, sprint it out. Get those legs going fast. And now smooth. Okay, you got to keep those circles going or you fly off your bike, right? Halfway there, halfway. Yeah. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. So full rest. Super slow pedaling. Because then we're going to have an acceleration to hit. Notice how you're huffing and puffing, but also notice how that huffing and puffing gets under control as every second goes by. You might want that to happen faster, but it'll happen. Be patient. Recovery is happening right up until the last second, making you ready for your next set, which is in 3, 2, 1, sprint. There we go. If you feel your bum kind of bouncing on the seat, try to smooth that out. You do that by making circles with your feet, holding your tummy a bit tight, relaxing your hands. 3, 2, 1, rest. Yeah. Again, huffing and puffing, but you'll recover. I bet you were almost totally recovered when the last one started, right? I don't know. So super gentle pedaling here, right? Just to squeeze out every bit of recovery I can get. Because we're going in 5, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Here we go. Smooth. Always smooth. Oh my goodness, halfway there. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Yeah. Okay, I think that's 3. Not that it matters, because for us, it's just about doing the next one. So this is a nervous system based exercise. Your nervous system has to fire super fast. At some point, yours might just quit on you. And if it does, easy gear, spin it out, start recovering, okay? Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Once that nervous system goes on you, there's no coming back from it till tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Just know that you did a fantastic job of stressing it out. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, that's fantastic. Enjoy these rests, eh? Recover, recover. The next one is coming in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Fast pedals. That's it. Only 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Okay. I think that's 5. I'm going to do 4 more. Okay? And based on my math and counting, I'll say about 4 more. Again, squeeze out all the recovery you can here. And then when it's time to go, go. If you're still with me, nobody's saving anything for anything right now. Spend it. 3, 2, 1, sprint. Here we go. That's it. Get her going all the way. No more saving for anything. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. See? I bet you had more snap there than you thought. 3 to go. Here's a challenge. Get yourself too tired to finish this. And you only have these little baby 20-second bouts to do it in. Okay? But don't skimp on the rest. 10 seconds, we're going in. Don't start early, that's cheating. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. This is your third last chance to finish things off. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, are you getting close to the end? You've only got 2 to go. This next one is your last chance to make yourself too tired to finish. What a dumb way of looking at it, eh? Works. 10 seconds to go. In 5, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Go, go, go. That's it. All the way. We're past halfway already. Way past halfway. It's 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. So if you made it here, you failed at fatiguing yourself before the end. That's okay. You succeeded at making it to the end. So this is the last one. If you do have a device that monitors how fast you're going, or your cadence, or the power outage you're putting out, this is your chance to give yourself the biggest number of the day. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you're looking at wattage, it's got to be high, right? Speed has to be high. Power, cadence, everything. This is it. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Full recovery. Keep the pedals moving slowly at first to start. Let's catch my breath here. Oh. Oh. Nice work, everybody. So whenever it feels right to get your cadence back to 90, get it there. Super easy gear. And just imagine all that blood flushing through your muscles, just like when your car's at the car wash and it's washing all the dirt and salt off. That's what's happening. But the key has to be that your intensity is super low. This is not work, okay? So a really easy gear If you're monitoring your heart rate, you should now see it slow down, okay? Nice work. As I recover, I like to focus on my breath. And what should happen first is my breath slows down, but stays deep, okay? If you're not paying attention to it, it's possible to have a habit of your breath becoming more shallow, but staying kind of rapid as you recover. Because if you're working out all the time, you're used to this fast breathing, and then you just get into this habit of fast breathing. You only should breathe fast if you need to, but you should always breathe deep. And that means the inhalations go low and your abdomen distends. Depending on how you're made, you might feel your tummy reach out and touch your thigh on every inhalation. Now, that happens with me when I inhale, or sorry, when I exhale, not even when I just inhale. So that doesn't work for me. I just like to feel my stomach stretch and distend as I inhale. And I avoid the idea of the air hitting my chest. I have the air go low. Just a quick, I guess, anatomy confirmation though. Your lungs don't go into your abdomen. There's no air going into your abdomen. It just feels that way. Your lungs are in your chest. Air goes into your lungs and only your lungs. Unless, of course, you swallow the air, then it goes into your stomach, but that's another story. Oh. All right, so if you feel like you're kind of recovered and you're ready to do something a little bit different here, just follow me along. I'm going to sit up, reach up with my left arm, and grab my elbow with my right hand, and just try to place my left hand between my shoulder blades. And then take that out, go all the way back up. Right hand reaches, right hand between shoulder blades, left hand on elbow, and I come out of that. I'm just going to flip back and forth here a couple times just to open up my chest again, because when you're on a bike this long, things can kind of get folded forwards. Nice job. Let's do this one more time each way. The breath can sometimes be hard to get when you're up in this position. All right. And come out of that. Now, if it's there for you, maybe you can interlock your fingers behind your shoulders, or behind your butt, I mean, and then straighten your elbows and reach backwards as you stretch your chest and feel all wobbly on the bike. And come out of that. Let's try that again if it's there. Lock the fingers, straighten the elbows, open the chest. Keep breathing and relax. Third and final time. Fingers together. Open the chest, sit really super tall. And come out. All right. You got just over 2 minutes of gentle recovery here. So if you were still in your happy gear with your full 90 RPMs, good for you. You squeezed the most amount of recovery out of that time as you could. Let's go into an easier gear if it's there for you, okay? So now it almost feels like the pedals are freewheeling, like it truly takes nothing to make them move. And let's let the legs start to slow down, okay? So with zero resistance, we can let these legs slow down now because they've been buzzing like a hummingbird's wings for almost an hour. And if we have any hope of comfortably sitting in our chair after this, it's nice to just show them what normal speed feels like for a while, right? You can still have a little engagement in your stomach. Your tummy doesn't have to go all flaccid. You can still think about full circles with your feet, proper cycling technique, okay? So here's something fun to note. Notice as you take all the resistance away from the pedals, your butt starts to hurt. And it's not just because we've been on this for an hour. Gentle pedaling with no resistance means you're heavier on the bike. The weight that used to be through your feet on the pedals is gone, and now it's through your butt. So if you're new to cycling, know that as you get stronger and better, you'll push harder on the pedals, your butt will feel better. And if you're experienced and you like to take new people out, on average, the average experienced cyclist makes your average new person go longer than they should go, and then they complain about their butt. So just keep that in mind before you torture them. They don't have the power to pedal, and therefore their butt's going to be even more sore because it's also not used to it. And lastly, if you ever think your butt's going to be completely fine on a bike, you are deluding yourself. There's always something going on down there. All right, we're going to let these pedals slowly decelerate until they're at zero, okay? So we got about 20 seconds or so, maybe 30 seconds. Slower, 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 slower. Until they come to a stop. And if you have 5 minutes left with me, we're going to hop off the bike and do a little bit of stretching, okay? Now again here, as things really get nice and light, remember your breath. It should slow down, but it might stay deep, okay? All right, quad stretch. Hang on to something, balance. I'm gonna grab my left foot, squeeze my knees together, tuck my pelvis in, squeeze my bum cheeks, stand tall, and hold. And you're relaxing the left quad as much as you possibly can, even though much of the rest of your body is kind of working, right? 3, 2, 1, and let that go. Switch sides, same idea. If you want to do this freestanding because your balance is rock star, then do so, but I like to hold on to something. All right, squeeze the knees, tuck the pelvis, stand tall, and breathe. And really put some effort into relaxing the front of your right thigh, okay? You might think that sounds funny, but you have to pay attention to letting it go. 3, 2, 1, let that go. Same thing, first side. Left ankle into left hand, squeeze the knees, squeeze the bum, and stand upright. When you do a stretch for the second time on the same part, see if you can notice that it feels different. Honestly, it should feel different. It might not necessarily feel better, but it should feel different. You should be making a change. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Same thing, second leg. So, okay, squeeze the knees. Here we go. We're into it. Yeah, so the change happens. And it takes, I think, practice to become aware of that change. When you feel that it's working, it's more fun to do, I think. we're more apt to do it as much as we're supposed to if we feel that it's working. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. All right, let's do the glutes. So let's bring that left ankle across the right knee, activate those toes, and then I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna hold onto my shin, and now I'm just reaching my bum backwards as far as possible, trying to sit down, but keeping the chest upright, okay? So I'm bending at the hip, not through my spine. Activating these toes just to save this knee in this kind of awkward twisted position. 3, 2, 1, come out of that. Oh, same thing, other leg, right ankle across left knee. Activate the right toes and then sit. So this is for your right glutes, right buttocks. So what I do is sometimes I just kind of wiggle my knee up and down a bit just to see, am I relaxing or am I holding onto it vigorously? 3, 2, 1, relax. Same thing, first leg. So just like you might rock a baby or a child if they're upset, we respond to gentle rocking too. So a little wiggle helps that muscle relax and let go. Big breaths. All the way in and all the way out. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Last stretch. Last leg. Last thing for the noon hour session here. See if you can get a little bit lower in your seated position. I know the left leg's working right now, but it's warmed up so it can handle all this stuff. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that. Fantastic. All right, that's the indoor trainer workout for today. Take care. I will see you again soon. Thanks.